The more we saw people die, the less we thought about their lives, the less we talked about their deaths, and the more we got used to enjoying it. And the more we told ourselves deep inside that since we knew how to do it, we really should do it down to the very last one.
I waited till the wee hours of the morning. I then proceeded to sneak into her bedroom and flip the lights on real quick, and she screamed, and I jumped on the bed and strangled her manually.
I want to make clear that from the first gentleman I killed to the last, I was not sorry about a single one.
7 men raped her and beat her for days. At first she resisted, so they
Then they
brought
started
her to her
torturing
senses
me.
by
I lost
knocking her teeth
consciousness.
out with her
The
rifle.
When I
effect
woke
on
up,
me
I
was
was
that I
totally
lost my
naked and
hearing.
covered in
When she
blood,
got
and
lost
my
my
sister-in-law
mind,
was
the
also
doctor,
naked
It was
and
very
covered in blood.
painful, and I lost
I knew I'd been
consciousness.
raped.
They left
and
me
my
hanging
sister-in-law
from the
too.
bed, and after a while, I lost consciousness. When I woke up,
We were
I
pushed
found
in the
myself
pit,
still hung
alive.
between the bed
Then a
and the
grenade
floor.
was thrown in.
I lost feeling in 3 fingers.
Me,
and
I was
my
not
hand.
scared
I
of
seized
death.
the machete.
I sat on
In
my
a way, I
struck the
forgot I
first
was
blow,
and
killing
one of them
live
stood
When I
people.
saw
by the door
blood
and
bubble,
I
peed
no
on me.
longer
jumped back
thought
and
about
said,
either life or death.
Someone
The
blocked
hunt
I
was
was
savage.
sad.
The
There
blood
were
struck
children
terror.
killed
The
themselves.
prey was savage.
Young men.
Savagery
Would you grade
was
us?
personal.
You don't hit them, and that's a plus.
I remember
The hardest
being
thing I
worse
remember
were the
is
nights
hearing
for
my
which
mom
just
say,
humiliation
"I
to
remember
myself
things that we were told
somewhere.
to do.
When
All
I
her
reached
blood
out to
was
touch
dripping
him,
on me.
that happened on
And
a
that's
regular
the
basis.
hardest
Feel
one.
his smashed skull.
We call them cockroaches, an insect that chews up clothing and nests in it, so you have to squash them hard to get rid of them.
They
They treated us like
animals.
animals,
You have to treat
not humans.
Riding us like animals.
They were sitting on our backs, riding us like animals.
The more we
killed,
killed, the more
the
the
more
more
we
we
made
urged
us
urged
us
us
on.
on.
Since
5
I
to
was
6
killing
men would rape
often,
us in
I began to
rounds,
feel it did not mean
one
anything
after
to
the
me.
other,
It
for
gave me no
hours during
pleasure.
6 days.
I knew I would not be punished.
Every night.
I was killing without consequences.
My husband could not
I
forgive me after
adapted
this.
without a problem.
He disowned me.
The driver switched on the engine, crawled into the van, and connected a pipe from the exhaust
Nobody
to the
dared
inside
look
of the
at
van.
There is
anyone
no way
else.
to describe the brutal
Even
urge
the
to
little
do
ones
that.
wouldn't
now
look at the
poured
And once
older
it has
ones.
into
been
the inside of the
except for my
satisfied
truck
little
or
to the
sister.
spent,
people inside.
and that
While
energy
she was
level
looking at
recedes,
us, a
I
bullet
became
shot her in
myself
the
He
again.
head.
his orders because he
Basically,
She
was
fell
I
from
was
my
a normal
mother's arms
person.
like a slaughtered bird.
Since
My brother was looking around,
I don't
calling
remember
for
my
our
parents
father.
reacting.
Someone
It
on
was
the
very
driver's
quiet.
side and
I
I
was
was
afraid.
I heard
No one
someone
yelled.
shout,
They
"I
killed
was
men,
on fire."
placed in traffic, and they were running
I remember
water.
seeing it as not
We would get it in one meal a day. Usually a piece of bread and some
They
soup.
then dragged me up
We were
a flight of
starving.
stairs.
The guard
Did
shut
not
up
I
move.
handcuffed her.
I set the
They
motor
beat
in
me.
motion.
It looks like an
an
enemy
enemy.
tiger.
When I reached the top of the stairs,
And then I was also
tied me to some
undressed
steel
to a
bars.
certain degree.
I fixed the
They
And
motor
then
on
I
a
got on
different
top of her
speed,
urinated
and
on me.
so that
then
it was
reached over and
unnecessary
took
They
henceforth
sleep
to
1
put
hour,
on
the
gas.
they
feet,
stay
which
up
were
1
tied
hour,
or
About 10
not
minutes
for
My
later,
mother
72
just
hours.
disappeared.
women were
And
dead.
this is
I
why
never
we
found
fought.
out
Hang
what
people
happened.
by their
I took
hands
the
in
belt and
positions
then
that aren't
strangled her
bearable
with the
for
belt
even
all that
minutes.
time.
There wasn't
electricity
electricity
in the wires, but it was to keep
But it
it
was-
from
but it
leaking.
There wasn't
to keep
electricity in
them
the
away.
wires,
We
but
had to
it
keep them
was...
away.
Had to keep them away.
Just came
They
from
were
just
They were just
words.
words.
Those
Those would have been
words.
meaner.
We
if
had to
it
keep
would
them
have been
awake.
electric-
They were just
electricity.
words.
Electricity.
They
A sandbag
returned
was
and
placed on
forcibly
their
placed
head
me on
after
top of a
being
carton
soaked
box
in hot
containing
sauce.
canned
I
food.
They
know that
removed the
this
bag
is
They
from
then
my head to
connected the
let me
wires
see
to
the
my
electrical
fingers and
wire,
ordered me to
which was
stretch my hands
attached
out
to an electrical
horizontally
wall socket.
and switched on the
The
electric
bag
power.
was then
I was
placed over my
I was
head again,
electrocuted
As the
and I was
electric
left
current
alone
touched
for
my
a
whole
long
body,
time.
I felt
On
as
the
if
first
my
and
eyes
second
were being
session,
forced out.
I was electrocuted
I was
twice.
electrocuted twice, each time lasting a few minutes.
The information we
On the
needed to
last
get was
session,
going to
The
save
information we
information we
needed
needed
to
to
get
get
was
was
going
going
to
to
I
save
accidentally
lives.
bit my
naked,
tongue
and he
and
hit
was
me on
bleeding
my
from the
manhood.
mouth.
I don't know with what.
We
and then I
became
fell
more and
down
more
on the ground.
cruel, more and more calm, more and more bloody. But we did not see that we were becoming more and more killers. The more we cut, the more cutting became child's play to us.
May I ask that consideration be given to the fact that I obeyed, and not whom I obeyed?
We
It was
degrade
just
them.
humiliation.
I was with
Yeah.
another woman
Yeah.
who had her
Yeah.
stomach
Yeah.
slit
Yeah.
on the night we were
I
abducted.
remember the
She was
All her
pregnant
blood was
and was
dripping
killed
on
as
me.
they
That
said.
place
I
turned
stepped
me
on
Every
his
day,
into
toe
a
and then I
they were
stepped
questioned,
on his
Some of
feet.
them were
during
And I
which they
yelled
were
at him.
beaten
And worse
and
were the nights
tortured,
for women
and
because
we
the
would hear
guards
them
would come to
scream.
the rooms and take us
I
somewhere.
felt
When we
pity
would
for
come up
them.
to our rooms to sleep,
all
The
had
attackers
to
came
hide
into the
behind
houses
the
and
rooms
shot my
first,
mother and
because there was
grandfather
blood
without
everywhere.
Furnaces without
but we
interruption.
couldn't do
I
anything
put a plastic
about
bag
it.
over his
Corpses are
head
pushed into
and
the
then some
furnaces.
cords and
They
tightened
fall
it.
onto a grate and then slide into the furnace and are incinerated. incinerated. The corpses serve at the same time as fuel for heating of the furnaces.
We suffered, we wept,
we
we stayed silent.
We stayed silent.
We stayed silent.
After
Saving
some
the
time,
babies,
I began
that
to
was
feel
not
my
practical.
senses,
They
and
were
memory
whacked against
returned.
walls and trees,
I remembered
or they were
being
cut
taken
right
to the
away.
pit, and then
But
I
they were
remembered
killed
my
more
son.
quickly,
But when I
Because of
reached
their
out
Started
to
to cry
touch
out
it, I could
terribly,
only
for they
feel
knew what was
suffering
about to happen to
relief.
them. I did not look through the opening because it had to be closed as soon as the poison had been poured in. After a few minutes there was silence. After some time had passed, it may have been 10 or 15 minutes, the gas chamber was opened. The dead lay higgledy-piggledy all over the place. It was a dreadful sight.
I did feel like it was
like
my
it was
place
my
to
place
question
to
anything.
The
He just
first
started
night when they
bringing them
stripped us
over and
naked,
piling them up.
they
He
made
said,
us get on our
"Well,
hands and knees.
I'm going to put them in a pyramid
and they
for
started to
controlling
pile us
purposes."
on top of one another.
In the end, a man is like an animal.
They
Give him a
hacked my
whack on the
uncle
head or
and
the
he
neck,
collapsed.
And down he goes.
I killed in pure hate, robbing
Only
the
so
They
home.
much
opened
you
the
could
door,
feel.
threw the
Only so
children
much
in,
you could
and
do.
closed the door. There was a terrible cry.
I was in such
I
a
regret
bad
misjudging
condition that
events, and
sometimes
I
I
regret
couldn't even
people
recognize
who
my
were
own
killed.
children.
I
Even
thought
though I
wrong.
was in a very
I
bad
went
physical
wrong.
condition,
I did wrong.
they had
It
no
is
mercy
At first,
at all.
healing was a
Broken
big
my
part.
life.
What we
Afterward,
did
we got
was
used to
beyond
it.
human
We
imagination.
became naturally cruel. We no longer needed encouragement or fines to kill, or even orders or advice.
The most dreadful of horrors, he said to me that day, that this is the anal orifice
I
of the
thought that
world.
one of
They
the
told me to
priests
lie
put
down
a
on
card
my
in
use
the
this
stomach.
stick that
image
he always
because it
carries
doesn't
inside
have
him.
any
And later I
meaning.
realized
It
it was
was
going
my
inside
life.
me by
It was my
inception.
life.
I don't feel like
They
it was my
started
place to
screaming.
question
They
When
killed
I
myself.
saw the
He
blood
walked
bubble
away.
out
I didn't
of
have
it, I
any
jumped
way of
back.
doing that.
They were initially
We would
put
get
some
only
lines
one
from
meal a
behind
day.
and shoved me
It's
forward
usually
by
a
the
piece of
elbows.
bread and
I
some
then
soup.
drove the
Some
van
American
my
people were
eyes
starving.
in the brouhaha.
Here
started
we
beating
delivered
me
a
and
second blow, like
it took a
excretions
little
of the
break,
people
and
that
then
had
they started
died in
kicking
it.
me
People
very hard
approved,
Afterwards, it
and
was
they were
once
satisfied
again
and moved
used
on.
Throughout the
against
night,
it.
I
I drew
stared
back.
at my dead brother, sister, and father. I was in a terrible state of madness.
It was kill or be killed.
It was
Each
kill or
morning
be
there were
killed.
It was
those who
kill
had to
or be
die and
killed.
those who had to
die
kill.
and those who
Each
had to
morning
kill.
there were
kill
those
or
who
be
had to
killed.
die.
Each
and
morning
those who
there
had
were
to
those
kill.
who had to die and those who had to kill.
She got sick, threw up.
This was followed
So I
by
got her a glass of
palpable
water,
disquiet in the chamber.
comforted her a bit,
It was only then
and
that the
then went
people
ahead and
sensed
tied
something
her
else
up,
was in store for them.
and then
I
put a
was
bag
beaten
over her
It
head
seemed
and
hidden
strangled
behind
her.
the
I was
thick
forced to
walls
drink blood
and
from
door.
dead and
They
injured
were
people.
praying and shouting for help. We believed what they said.
I remembered three men
Every
I'd
day
We
seen
did
a
what they
few days
ordered us to
before,
do.
digging their
We
own
tried
grave.
to
I would
forget
not have
what
joined the
they
march.
told
They were
us to
looking
forget.
around as they
They would
dug,
also take us
We
to
did
the
not
front
think
line
about
of
our
our families
families.
to torture us.
but when
Instead,
one of them saw
we
me,
Then
only
again,
tried
it
to
I
hold
was
My
on
mother
to
was
very
our
afraid
fast
to
and
cry
didn't
in
look
front
at
of
them
them while
were
they were
torturing
torturing
me.
me.
Crying
Crying
was
was also a crime.
I am not the monster that I am made out to
No
be.
one was
I
screaming.
am the victim of
No
an
one was
error of
talking.
judgment.
But the
They
subordinates
were all
are
dead
also
or
victims.
about to be dead.
I am one
It was
such
very
victim.
clear to see
This
that they were
cannot
not
be
shot to
ignored.
death,
It is said that I
but they were
could
tortured.
and should have refused to be obedient. That is a consideration with hindsight. Under the circumstances then prevailing, such an attitude was not possible, nor did anyone behave in this fashion.